The new Loudoun County Public School Superintendent is working to win back the trust of parents. Now, last night, Dr. Spence kicked off his listening series with the community. Now, this is the first time parents have had a chance to meet with the school officials since a scathing report came out detailing how LCPS fumbled the investigation into 2 sexual assaults. Marcella Robertson joins us now with more on this story. Marcella, communication was the top concern for the parents.
Yeah, Wisdom, good morning. Communication and transparency, some of the top concerns. Improving safety and security of students, that was also a big priority for many of the parents that came out last night. We know it has been a rough few years for LCPS, but Dr. Spence, who's been on the job for about 3 weeks now, he tells us he is confident the district can move forward together, and this may be the start of that. Spence, we know, is replacing former LCPS Superintendent Scott Ziegler, who was fired after a special grand jury report criticized the way LCPS handled 2 sexual assaults at 2 separate schools by the same student. Ziegler, by the way, also facing 3 misdemeanor charges stemming from that grand jury investigation. Now, last night, parents met in the cafeteria of Broad Run High School to talk about their concerns, what they would like to see. Again, transparency, safety, and making sure students feel like they really belong were really important to parents. After the meeting, there was also a meet and greet with Dr. Spence for another 30 minutes, and we got a chance to sit down with Dr. Spence, ask him some questions as well, and he tells us he feels confident that parents will feel heard after this.
We want to hear from people, and what I hope they'll take away is that we're listening, that we're hearing what those concerns are, and when we come back in the spring with our post-entry plan, the conversation is going to be, here's what we heard, thank you so much for sharing this information, and here's what we're going to need to do next, and we're going to figure out together how we're going to do that.
And Spence has talked a lot about being more transparent. He also met with teachers before meeting with parents last night. These listening sessions, they're going to continue on for the next 6 months. Then LCPS will come up with a post-entry plan. And we're going to put a full list of those listening sessions, of those dates on our website for you. I do also want to mention that former LCPS Superintendent Scott Ziegler, he is expected back in court later today on those misdemeanor charges. We're going to have those details for you coming up at 6 o'clock. Allison?
Marcella, thank you.